The place does have this creepy, a lot of things went down here kind of aura to it. I just felt like I was somewhere where I wasn't supposed to be, and that kind of added its own little sense of danger to proceedings.
This is Toowoomba, the Garden City. Despite being the second largest inland city in Australia, it's still as dead as a doornail most weeknights. But what it lacks in a thriving nightlife, it more than makes up for with a thriving community of paranormal enthusiasts. Like this guy. This is Don Talbot, and he wrote one of my favourite books, Ghostly Tales of Toowoomba. And on the subject of the paranormal, he has this to say.
We do have 50 ghosts in Toowoomba that have all been seen by various people.
50 ghosts. I like those odds. Now I'm determined to try to find a ghost of my own. That's me, Stephen Denham. I make movies with my friends Matt Gall and Simon Morange. Together, we set out to find the identity of the ghost in the Strands. Over 100 years old, the Strand is an iconic building in Toowoomba history. It's hosted film screenings, concerts and boxing matches, and has been both a hotel and a brothel. It has since reverted back to the cinema it was originally built to be, and after a random night at the movies, Matt dropped a massive bombshell on me.
So Matt, we still have to find a ghost story of our own.
Well, you know, we're at the cinema the other night. My sister works there, and she reckons that her and some of the other staff have reported ghost sightings there.
Sounds good, let's look into it.
We had a location, and we had somebody on the inside. We were finally in business. But first, some research was in order, and boy did we hit the jackpot. Not only did we find a ghost story that warranted investigating, but there were 4 separate theories on who the ghost could be.
First we have one unnamed prostitute.
Yep.
We have Emma Miller.
Yeah.
We have John Lanhorne. And finally we have Dr. Thomas Drew.
And these are all potential people
Yeah,
that...
any one of these people could be the ghost in the Strand. So do you have any theories, Matt?
Do I have theories? Well, I mean, I personally like the prostitute one, just because it's, I guess what the building used to be.
Yeah. John Lanhorne literally just fell ill one day when he was out walking his dog, came in seeking assistance, and just collapsed on the floor. And John Lanhorne and Dr. Thomas Drew deaths were only 18 months apart.
And they both died, like, in the, like, foyer?
Lanhorne died in the foyer. Thomas Drew was actually a guest in the hotel.
Oh, okay.
He died in bed. The theory is that he had accidentally overdosed on morphine. People had come several times to try and wake him and found him asleep. On about the 3rd or 4th attempt, something finally struck like a light bulb whenever someone said, hey, this isn't right.
Yeah.
And they realized that he had died in his sleep. So how much do you know about the Strand building and its period as a house of ill repute, if you will?
So the story goes, what would happen is a male patron would walk up to the bar and they'd say, hey, can I have a box of matches? But they would specifically ask for a $20 box of matches. And they'd exchange money. The matchbox would contain a key with a number on it, and that key with number would correlate to a number on a door upstairs, which was had a woman inside of it.
And it's possible that, yeah, one of these women could be the mystery ghost in the Strand.
Could be the mystery ghost.
Do you think there's a ghost up there?
Do I think there's a ghost? I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily like the idea of ghosts. The concept of something being there that I can't see, that idea, I guess, scares me.
Okay.
So, more or less, I don't want to believe in ghosts, just for my own sanity. But if I was to have, like, I guess, some actual encounter, I wouldn't be able to keep denying it from that point. Is that the same for you, Steve?
I am very much a skeptic, but hey, if I saw it with my own eyes.
Now that we're actually inside the Strand, it's time to talk to Matt's sister Kezia to see what she can tell us about the ghost.
So what's your understanding of the story?
I'm pretty sure it was a prostitute because upstairs was a brothel.
Right, back in the 70s, yeah.
Yeah, back in the 70s. So, have you heard the whole thing about the matchbox?
The matchbox, the idea that people would pay $20 for a 20-cent...
For a special matchbox.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and that was a room. There's just theories that are very young, prostitute died upstairs,
Oh, okay.
who specifically had brunette hair and wore a white dress, because that's what everyone's seen.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, like more than once. It's very specific.
Have you been up there and checked it out yourself?
I have, yes, with
And-
a couple of friends, so it was kind of a joke.
Yeah, so what did you find?
I did not like it. I don't know, it's pretty plain. It's just like a hallway with doors.
Yeah.
And as far as, like, we went up, we didn't see anything.
So I've been told that the car park is at the back and is down below the window. People don't like to look up at the window.
Exactly, yeah.
And why is that?
Because, okay, so there were 3 girls after one shift, and this is what makes it creepy, because all 3 girls saw the same thing. They all looked up and saw the same brunette girl with a white dress look down at them.
Oh, wow.
All 3 of them can confirm that they saw it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard stories that people have gone up there and had, like, camera gear fail on them.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, other camera crews have gone up, and as soon as they got up, stopped working. They
Oh,
filmed
wow.
with their iPhones, and
Wow,
they saw
that's crazy.
green lights.
Green
Don't
lights,
know what that
okay.
means. Saw green lights, so...
And I've heard stories about a ghost in Cinema 2.
Yes, that
Ouch.
is the doctor.
The Doctor.
Yeah, a male
That's
doctor in
Dr.
Cinema
Thomas
2.
Drew.
He is the one we've had customers refuse to go into Cinema 2 because he is the aggressive one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there are literal customers who just, they won't get a ticket. They'll ask what cinema their movie's in, but Cinema 2 won't go in.
So how much do you know about the story of Dr. Thomas Drew?
Oh, not much. I know, we all talk about the chick.
So he's a much more interesting story.
Yeah, all I knew was it's a doctor and he's angry. He's angry for some reason.
So we still weren't exactly sure who or what was up there, but it seemed we could cross Emma Miller and John Lanhorn off our list. Kezia Wetton pulled some strings for us, giving us the opportunity to go up and investigate further. So are there any kind of safety considerations before we go up there?
Yeah, so basically we've got to go up this ladder. It looks and it feels a bit flimsy.
That looks like a
but-
death trap, yes.
No, it'll be fine. We've had heaps of people up and down.
So those rooms were where the girls plied their trade then?
Yeah, basically.
And that's where you think our mystery ghost resides?
Yes, in one of the rooms.
Alright, cool, let's go check it out.
Okay.
Right, so take us through here, Kezia.
It's the creepiest thing. I don't know, the lights don't work. So this is just the hallway and all the rooms that led off into the brothels.
Do you have any idea which room the mystery woman used?
We don't. We've assumed it's the closest to the window. Are your cameras still working?
Certainly.
Alright, we've already beaten those other camera crews. So
Yeah.
is this the window everyone's talking about?
It is. This is the horrible window. And it looks down onto the car park.
Oh, wow.
So...
I'm just imagining if someone was leaving work right now and just looked up and said, oh my god!
It'd be horrible. It's probably exactly what happened.
Simon, come have a look at this bathtub. It's been a long, long time since anyone has been using this as a
Right.
bathroom.
So these are the rooms which, like, other camera crews reckon they've seen green lights. Oh, gross. That's what that is.
I know, this floor feels kind of squishy under your feet, doesn't it?
Yeah. And yeah, there were beds in here up until like 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, what's that? Be careful of that. Actually, I feel like we shouldn't be walking in here because there's a big hole there. I don't know who's up here in graffiti, but there's like marks everywhere.
Does it like showing? Oh, wow. Look at that.
It is literally everywhere though. It's on the wall over there.
Yeah.
And it's like exactly the same room. Yeah, I don't know what these rooms are. You can come in here. What?
Oh, there's a reflection of Simon's light that's green.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where?
it's gone.
Oh, can I look?
Okay.
See, the reflection of his light is green.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
Oh, wow. Dead.
Oh, this like makes it less true though.
Maybe Kezia was right. Had we ruined the story by examining it too closely? After all, there's a reason a magician doesn't show you what they have up their sleeve. Looking at the positives, we'd been given the chance to see a side of Toowoomba we didn't know existed, and all up, it was a fun adventure. I'll leave you now with the wisdom of Don Talbot himself.
I think it allows people to escape a little, to get into something of the unknown, mysterious. I'm intrigued by ghostly presences, but never be afraid of them.